Hey everyone, welcome to Mission Science Workshop. My name is Morgan, here as always with my assistant Jeff, and today we're going to blow up a pumpkin. For this demonstration, we're going to need a few ingredients. First, we'll need some standard over-the-counter hydrogen peroxide and some yeast. The third and most important ingredient, we're going to leave a mystery. That's to discourage all your do-it-yourselfers going home and blowing up your houses. If you want to see or find out the secret ingredient, you'll have to come into the workshop once we open back up. The first step in our experiment is to open up your pumpkin. You'll notice that once you do, you take the lid off, you're going to have lots of pumpkin guts inside of it. You're going to have to scrape those out in order to make your little jack-o'-lantern. Now that we've got the guts all hollowed out, it's time to carve a face. Now that it's got a face, it's still feeling kind of sick to its stomach. As I mentioned before, our key ingredients are hydrogen peroxide and yeast. Now you might be used to seeing yeast bubble up when you add it to warm water. This is a key ingredient to making bread. But when you add some hydrogen peroxide to it, you can watch what happens. Inside all of these bubbles that you'll start to see is a gas called oxygen. Now normally inside these bubbles, there'd be a gas called carbon dioxide. That's the gas bubbles that are created when you see the little bubbles inside bread. But this stuff is pure oxygen, which means that it's highly combustible. So watch what happens when I hold a match near these bubbles. You can see the flame flare every time I pop one of these bubbles. It's because it's using that oxygen to combust. Now watch what happens when I add just a little bit of our mystery ingredient. Now because this next bit is going to be an explosion, I'm going to need some safety precautions. Some goggles, some ear protection, and some big Mondo gloves. Safety first. Almost ready to go. But you know what? Not quite spooky enough. There we go. Nice and spooky now. Start by adding my yeast, my peroxide, my mystery ingredient, close the lid, give it a few seconds for the gases to build up. And combust. Happy Halloween, everyone!